So if you ever go swimming in the ocean, there are a few things that go through your mind. One is, salty. Another is, chilly. But the biggest one is often, da-da, 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 da-da. Well, now you can be a little more relaxed when you take a dip in the deep blue sea, because the force field is with you. Wait, that's a whole different movie. Here's Adam Yamaguchi to explain.
Sharks. They're ocean creatures that both fascinate and terrify us. Even though unprovoked shark attacks are extremely rare, if we happen to spot one nearby when we're in the water, it's a fast swim back to the beach. You'd think after all the movies and TV shows about sharks, somebody would have come up with an effective shark repellent years ago, but it didn't happen until recently. I headed south to Key West, Florida to meet Nathan Garrison, a young surfer who spearheaded the development of SharkBanz, an innovative wearable device that keeps sharks away from surfers and swimmers.
So what inspired you to develop this?
I've been a surfer my whole life and spent so much time in the water, and the idea of being attacked by a shark always seemed impossible to me until I was about 15 in high school and my best friend got bit by a shark, and after that it became very real. I had definitely a sensation in the back of my mind that this could potentially happen to me as well, and just wanted to create a product that could protect people from these type of hit-and-run attacks.
Nathan talked with his father David about seriously developing a high-tech way of repelling sharks.
I started doing a little research on the internet, and I was pleasantly surprised that there was technology available and nobody else had really turned it into a commercial product.
David and Nathan partnered with marine biologist Dr. Patrick Rice of Shark Defense Technologies, who patented a shark repellent using magnetic fields.
Well, you know, sharks have 7 senses, believe it or not. Humans have 5, but they also have something very unique to sharks, and that's this electrical sense. And basically splayed across their nose and mouth are these little tiny electrical sensors that can detect very weak electric fields. SharkBanz has employed some of our shark repellent technology, and so what it has is a very powerful, strong, permanent magnet. And when the shark gets close to it, it disrupts the shark's electrical sensors. Imagine a bright light. You know, you can usually see light fine, right? But if somebody shines a bright light in your face too much, you're gonna wanna turn away. I think the same thing is what the shark is sensing when it gets too close to this magnetic field.
That all sounds good using a toy shark at a science lab, but what about real sharks in the ocean? The Garrisons and Dr. Rice hired a real dummy to get in the water and find out.
Your foot isn't really food for a shark. They're not very interested in the taste of it. So we put some types of fish in the leg that were very desirable to the shark, and they wouldn't bite it. We had 13 or 14 sharks in a row come up and approach the leg, which had fish inside of the leg with the SharkBanz on, and every single time, one after the other, the sharks, bam, 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 were all bouncing off of it and going away. Despite the presence of food, they still wouldn't bite it.
We then removed the SharkBanz and put the dummy back in, and the sharks tore his leg to shreds.
The Garrisons worked with Dr. Rice to shrink the powerful magnets into a small, stylish wearable.
So you put one of these onto your wrist and you're good to go?
We suggest, if you can, probably put one on your ankle first and then on your wrist, but it does depend on what kind of environment that you're in and what kind of activity that you're doing. 1 helps, 2's better.
Good advice, because I certainly don't want to become a dummy.